Hello there again, Jim White here, Cricket World TV. John Pennington's with me again.
Hello Jim.
What a day of cricket we've seen. We've had finalists, they've made their way, finalists and losers, you're absolutely right. And what a day of cricket it's been. Some teams are going home unexpectedly, and some teams have come through what has been a very tough day of cricket. So John, what's happened today?
Well, where do you want to start? Basically the headlines, South Africa are out. We've kept on saying they're not quite invincible, but they're appearing unbeatable. 7 games in a row, and the one that mattered, the one that if they'd lost they couldn't come back, they're out. They lost to Pakistan by 7 runs. They go home. Pakistan go through to the final, and the other game earlier on, New Zealand completely outclassed India. That's the women's tournament, so there is no more Indian representation in the tournament on the field, apart from some umpires. So one result unexpected, one not so unexpected.
Well, let's go to the possibly the unexpected result, which was the latter of the 2 games. First, between Pakistan and South Africa. Again, as you say, South Africa were looking to improve on their unbeaten world record of 7 wins in a trot. It would have been 9 to win the tournament, just 2 more games from lifting a very elusive trophy, but they didn't do it. No,
unfortunately they came up against Shahid Afridi, who decided this game was the one where he was going to turn it on. I mean, Afridi on his day, he is like Chris Gale, he is like Sehwag. You can't bowl to him. And 51 in 34 balls, he thumped Botha out of the attack. And he was backed up by Shoaib Malik, he made 34. Cameron Atmar got it all rolling with a stroke field 23 at the top of the order. Pakistan made 149 for 4. We weren't sure if that was quite enough or not, but in the end it turned out to be just about enough. Kallis led South Africa's reply, he made 64. He lost early wicket, Shahid Afridi then came in. It really was almost a Shahid Afridi show today. 2 for 16, got rid of Gibbs, got rid of De Villiers, and it just left them with a little bit too much to do. JP Duminy was unbeaten on 44. Umar Gul again was brilliant, took a blow to the head when he dropped a catch, came back, bowled some brilliant Yorkers to just keep that run rate climbing and climbing. And got to put a mention in for Mohamed Amar, 17 years old. He was handing the ball to bowl the last over. I think they needed about 23 to win. He got hit for 6 early on, held his nerve. Pakistan held on, and they're in the final. We were watching, with intent, watching with interest, should I say, and it seemed a wearing wicket. Was it 20 runs too shy, or in fact was it a wearing wicket where the spin of Afridi was just unplayable? I think 150, 155 was almost a pass score for me. I mean, it was, as you say, a slow wicket. It was a wearing wicket. It wasn't strokes weren't sort of getting always full value for the shots. I mean, if you'd got an Afridi or an Albie Morgan, they were always going to get runs because I think they get runs on anything. But I think 150 was a good score. It was possibly 10 runs too short, but it was enough on the day because South Africa just weren't quite up to it. But again, all credit to Pakistan for staying with the game and bowling well and fielding well, and they really seemed to be at the races today. They were. I mean, funny enough, South Africa weren't. There's a few little misfields from them, and there's that one drop from Umar Gul, but he's bounced back almost literally, actually, rather. It's almost a sickening blow to the head as he sort of rocked back. But no, they took the catches. Direct hit in the final over from long on from Fawad Balam. Outstanding. They outfielded South Africa today. So they're in the finals, and I'm sure. I think most of Nottingham's going absolutely bonkers at the moment. With the Pakistan final, obviously, yes. Earlier in the day, though, a bit more of a breeze for New Zealand. It was. I mean, New Zealand, England, Australia are a long way ahead of the opposition in the women's game, and New Zealand just thrashed India by 52 runs. Got to say, stunning innings from Amy Watkins. She's a captain now. She's led by example throughout the tournament. 89 not out in 58 balls. Top score in the tournament for both the men and the women. Some really big hitting that would have graced any stage. New Zealand made 145 for 5. Amita Sharma bowled nicely. She picked up 2 for 21, but she was the only real Indian batter to show some positive intent. They just came out once they lost a few wickets. It was honestly this oh, it's too much. Let's just have a bit of a net. It was most unlike 2020 cricket. 93 for 9. They really crawled to. Interesting point to note here, New Zealand used 5 bowlers, all of them pace bowlers, all of them took wickets, so for once spin wasn't king. Which makes a change. Okay, so we've also got some more cricket tomorrow, then there's a rest day and then the finals day. So tomorrow's cricket on Cricket World TV? Yes, we've got Australia v England, with a massive summer for both sides. They'll be playing each other a lot. It's Australia women this time taking on England women. England women reigning 50 over world champions. Australia qualified second in their group, and obviously they're aiming to meet New Zealand in the final on Sunday. And then we've got Sri Lanka against the West Indies. Intriguing about that. Chris Gale didn't play in the group game between them, which Sri Lanka won, so anybody's game, that one.
So yeah, 2 big games tomorrow, and then so looking ahead to Sunday, who will be the opposition? We'll find out tomorrow.
That's right. Pakistan obviously there, New Zealand obviously there for the women. That's the massive game. Midsummer's Day here in the UK. So the sun is shining. We get some great cricket.
Absolutely brilliant. Just one last note there, of course, if England do get through to the finals and play, they're the Test holders against Australia.
Ashes, yeah,
the Ashes Test and the World Cup. So this would be the hat-trick.
There is a possibility of a hat-trick as well.
Something for all the English fans to cheer about. Well, listen, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, JP, for your insight into the day.
Thank you very much, Jim.
And thank you for joining us on Cricket World TV.